y'all hear me yet? I'm sorry. I mean, literally, I started the video and my son called, so I had to take it. I didn't want to go ahead and end this the video. I figured, well, y'all be back, or y'all be in there with us. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. It has been a long day. I'm about to get upstairs and go start on getting ready for tomorrow. I'm way behind. I've got not chicken salad. I've got potato salad, pasta salad to do. Ron is up there semi-straight in the kitchen. Got some housework done, but you never get it all done. You never get near enough done. But I'm not going to stress. I'm going to get done what I can, and what doesn't get done, doesn't get done. So, how has y'all's day been? You've been summoned? What do you mean? Hey there, all of y'all. Okay, and of course, Ron is up there on the phone with George again. Where's Janet? I sent George a picture of Janet last night. I asked him, I said, did you see the picture? I did, Becky. Okay, I've got to give him heads up. We're live.
Okay, I'll call you back in a little while. She wants to go live, okay? Okay. You can watch
now, you can go on there, George, too, and join it. Oh, well, he ended it. Oh, well. Kitchen looks like a complete disaster, like I haven't done a thing today, but Ron and Jeffrey made a Sam's trip, and we still have stuff sitting on the table from Sam's. We went out to get us a bite to eat at the local hamburger place, and we're literally just getting back. It is freezing. I know it's not as cold as y'all, but it's cold nevertheless.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, there they are. I was looking for the pencils.
I gotta find my phone stand too. Rebecca! Hey there, darling. How are you? Let me get my brightness back up. There we go. How are you doing? I don't think you've ever been on my live before. Well, Rebecca, meet Ian here. He is over there in England too. And Zach that's on here right now, Great Britain. Okay, y'all, this is Rebecca. She has been with me since I started YouTube. And then she went missing in action there for a while, and we just have reconnected.
Your things are in here.
No, actually, I think I took it back to the bedroom. I'll go find it. I wish I could hear y'all talk. No, mine's back. No, I like the other one. That way I can prop it up on something and let the battery stay charged too. I can't see where I'm going. Oh no, what did I do with it? I brought it back here in the bedroom. Sorry, y'all. No, not this bedroom, the other bedroom. Oh gosh. There it is. This, y'all, is what I call my rat trap. Because if you don't get this phone on there just right, it will snap your finger. Oh gosh. So, cannot believe it's March next Sunday. I know. Where did it go? Where did the time go? Do you want to? I know what you can do. You can put that right there. Do you know how to work it? Let me catch up with some of these comments. And here's Elvis setting up my little rat trap. I'm gonna go back and catch up with some of y'all's comments, okay? So give me just a second.
It's like a mouse trap.
I'm gonna read them out to Elvis. I know, that's what I call it, a rat trap. It's not a phone thing, it's a rat trap.
I'm thinking of that game, remember you used to play, the mouse trap?
Yep. So, I'm gonna read the comments really fast and let you know who all is on. Okay, so Zach is on. He says I will be on soon, but I gotta go eat. He's eating late. Oh my gosh. Mary Marino is on. Hey there, Mary. Humble is on. Bones, hello, my beautiful Becky and my favorite New Yorker. Hey, Bones.
I'm not your favorite New Yorker. Thanks a lot.
That's what I just said. She said hello and my favorite New Yorker.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No sound. We got the sound back. We got video, no sound. Okay, you can hear me now. Yep. And Janine is on. Derple is on, but now Great Britain. I have been summoned. I guess that means he's got to go eat or something. I don't know. Yeah. Ian is on, so I made it. Mary says it's cold and rainy. Jennifer, hello. Jennifer is on too. Mine has been good. How about you? Busy. Normal Saturday chores and helping the missus. Good for you, Humble. You won't believe what I watched on video today, Becky. No, I probably will not. The Godfather. I don't know.
Warriors.
The Warriors. And Rebecca. Hey, Lynn. Lynn is on. Bone says again, tell my favorite New Yorker hello.
I'm coming over.
Oh, well, you don't have to come this way because I'm about to come that way. I'm just reading you the comments.
Well, where should I go?
Stay right there. Ian says it was a mockingbird riding on top of... Oh. All right. Fine, my dearest.
Is Ian still on? Ian still there?
Yeah.
Ask him if I've seen that here. The Warriors are very popular in England. The movie.
And Ron says, have you ever seen The Warriors? He says it's supposed to be popular over there in England. Wished we could all meet. I know, Rebecca, I know. One of these days we're going to get to England, Lord willing. We are going to get to England. I want to go there.
Only if we go to Italy, too.
Well, we're going to have to save up our little pennies and do it. Yeah, and travel up to Indiana and go see Humble. And Janine, you are going to have to come to Alabama because I'm telling you right now, I ain't coming to California. Can't believe it's March next Saturday. I know.
Daylight savings time.
Humble says, still cold here. Great Britain, I'm hoping for March. Rebecca says, yep, cold over here. Log burner on still. Hey there, Ann. And Ann is on here too. How are you doing, darling? Okay, we got like 4 or 5 Brits in the house right now. We have Rebecca. We've got Ann. Of course, Great Britain. Ann. And, hey there, Morvita. Janine. Got a great tan today gardening. Oh, hush. Just hush.
Where is she?
Janine is in California.
Oh.
Hi from Germany. Hello there, MG. How you doing? We were supposed to go play cards, kind of, with our German girlfriend. But I'm like, no, I got too much to do. No, I'm still here. Okay, and hey, Becky. I'm laughing at you and Ron make me chuckle. Well, that's good. What time is it for you? 7:03 p.m. I brung myself to this live, which I call summoning myself. I got you, Great Britain. Humble 801 for Humble. Good morning. Do you guys play video games? No. Sit, Ron, and stay, Humble says.
What?
Humble says, sit, Ron, and stay. Vita. Good morning, Mom. Yep, we love the Warriors. Ian says.
Hey, Humble, if Mama ain't happy, nobody's happy.
Very good film, but very violent, I think. Haven't watched all the way through. Warriors is popular over here, says Rebecca.
See, I told you.
it was creepy to me, especially, you know, that part. I was kind of like, okay with it until it Warriors, go out to play. That's just creepy. Got to get back to Coney Island. Okay. All right. Well, get on over there. Hi from Canada, not in Britain. Oh, you're in Canada, not in Britain. What? All right, whatever. Derbyshire here. Rebecca, you definitely will have to say when you visit over Britain. Well, yep. Hi from Australia. You were beautiful. I hope you... Well, thank you, Scuffy. Crazy boy. I'm in Germany, okay?
Did you bring my
What
tea
part
in?
of Germany? No, darling, I didn't bring your tea in. Hey, Becky. I'm going to a convalescence hospital to recover. Hello there, Galveston, Texas. Berlin, Germany, y'all, is where Crazy Boy is from. Yes, keep Mama happy, Ron. Becky, why the X at the end of your sentences? I have no idea.
What do you do at the end of your sentence?
I don't know. Been praying for you, Ann. Thank you, Jennifer. Abigail, God bless you. Nice, okay. God bless you. Okay. We love Germans. Ian says they love Germans. There you go. Do you guys like Star Wars movies? Back in the day, okay? Habit. LOL. It kind of means...
Start cooking and I'll take over and...
You just don't tell me what to do. Hello there, John.
Well, I've been standing here waiting and you keep telling me...
Okay. Let me prop it up here. Okay, so he's going to take over the comments while I get started on the potato salad and the pasta salad. Tell me more, Rebecca, how you've been, and Ann, you too. And y'all, you, Ann and Rebecca, y'all tell everybody what part of England you're from. Get him, Becky, I know it. There you go. Now, go after it.
Okay, we'll get the hell out of the way. The gnats are biting. Oh, get to work, woman. Make some food. Okay, what do we got here? Crazy boy. I hate Germany. Why? Your husband is so funny. Oh, okay, Rebecca. Ron, did you serve in the military? You look like you've been through stuff I can see in your eyes. No, I was not military, but I was in some sort of law enforcement. Yeah, definitely a street fighter. I grew up in New York City, so what you see in the Warriors, except for the makeup and that stuff, a lot of that was real true. It was more like parks. Hey, Bev.
You know what? If you do it down like this, and you do it like that, there you go.
Shake it up, baby, now. I'm doing great, Alex. Hey, Janine. Hey, Bev.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, she can cook. I never liked chicken salad until I tried hers, and hers is great. What is whelp? Hey, humble fella. How am I? Hey, Bones, I'm great. Having a good day. I went to Sam's today. Gangster Ron. Miss Bevy, let's get ready to rumble. We're great today, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Yeah, we're going to church tomorrow, and then we got the whole clan coming, or most of the clan coming, for Jeffrey's birthday. So we're going to have a little party, a bonfire. Oh, that's great. I actually have some left over that oops, sorry about that, guys. I got some left over. Hey, Janet, that I'll heat up during the week. Well, take care, Great Britain.
So you gotta go?
Yeah, he says he's tired. Hey, Miss Becky, says Sherry.
Hey, darling.
Bye, says, bye, Great Britain. Oh, that's, he's saying goodbye. Do you like the Seattle Seahawks? Not really. I don't like,
See you later, Derbil.
I'm not, I've gotten out of professional sports. I like the minor leagues much better. Bonfire sounds nice. Yeah, we got plenty of room out there. Drew, her son, took a bunch of the rocks that we have laying around and made a fire pit, and we got a nice big fire pit that we do. Maybe Becky will do a live tomorrow when we're doing it.
Ouch! That line, that's hot.
I didn't feel a thing. Oh, we up to date? Yeah, we're up to date. Yeah, so I went to Sam's. I don't know if you got Sam's over in Europe, but it's like a big package store that sells like sugar. 10-pound bags, you know. They got pallets of them.
They sell stuff in bulk.
Yeah, they sell it in bulk. No, I'm a Yankees fan through and through, but what's my favorite city in America? My favorite place in America was Lake Tahoe, and I didn't get to spend enough time there. But this place, I love it where I am now. I've lived in Florida, I've lived in New York, I've lived in Georgia, but I like this place the best. Wish it was a little warmer though.
Can't go anywhere without freezing right now.
You all look like Bill and Melinda Gates. They're definitely not. Wouldn't mind the bankroll,
Who
but
said that?
Roman Rogers. I only got my glasses on. I don't normally wear them, but I need them to read this small writing. Never heard of Sam's, but it sounds lovely. It's big. It's a big warehouse, and like I said, you pick stuff off the pallets. You know, they got a pallet of sugar. I went and grabbed a couple of bags. What's my favorite NFL city? My favorite NFL is the San Francisco 49ers. Have you heard? But they're not as good as they used to be. I loved them when Joe Montana was. You hate the Bills. The Bills are where OJ came from. And I think they should have won that game against Kansas City, but the umps were against them. Humble fella says you got Sam's. I've never been to a Costco, though. It's supposed to be just like Sam's, different stuff. Oh, you've never been to Sam's? Oh, man. It's huge.
All right, honey.
Makes Home Depot look small. Yeah, they were good. I think they'll come back again. I don't follow them as close as I used to, because I'm down here in Alabama. And I think maybe we get one game a month from the Yankees, so I don't get to watch them a lot. My favorite was NFL city, San Francisco. Not my favorite city. Hated it. Went out there and I thought it was absolutely disgusting. And I was from New York, and to see all the homeless on the street and everything, I thought it was terrible. I absolutely love to see a game. Where is Rebecca? Is she from here?
Rebecca's in England.
Oh, okay. What are you doing in Alabama? Sitting around watching the grass grow and the cars rust. I'm retired. Pajamas, late 70s. I actually had a sweatshirt, a red and white sweatshirt. King Colt said hi. Hi. You like the Seattle Mariners? No. Do you like soccer? No. Miss Becky and Gangster on Sounds Modern City, Bonnie and Clyde, Robin Banks. You all be robbing Aldi's. You guys are the best. Thanks. She bought me a beautiful Dallas Cowboys t-shirt. Jennifer. So happy the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. Do I like the NFL? No, I'm not real happy with them now.
Donkeys, cats, and dogs.
Yes, we are always looking after them. I have to go out in a little while and feed the donkeys.
Okay, this is Jeffrey's mail, so
Did
I'm
you
gonna...
get a good deal on some property? I would say so. It was, right now it's increased a lot. We did a lot of work though, but it's increased probably almost twice what we paid for it, and that's only 3 years ago. Not an NBA fan. Again, I like college better. Yes, they were. Alabama was here. Did they? Their business last night. Oh yeah. Well, they went back at it today. I think it's their hobby.
What are you talking about?
The donkeys last night.
Oh.
Well, that's so great to hear, Ann. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Do you have any friends or anybody helping you out? And
Oh yeah, what was that show with Michael Landon? He was the he was an angel. Texas. We have 7 acres near the Gulf Coast. Yeah, we got 4.5 acres up on top of a mountain. TV show. Yeah, what was Michael Landon? What was the name of it?
Little House on the Prairie.
No, the one when he was an angel. Touched by an angel. Good, Bev. Hey, that's everybody sticking together.
So this is another thing we got, or he got from Sam's today. Like I said, that's a big old box of ginger.
Hard performer, remember? Yeah, you were on the other night. Highway to Heaven. That's AC/DC. You know, I had a tile business, and I did the tile in the bass player's house in Savannah. And he was really a nice guy. Cliff Williams.
And a big bag of apples, too. Why'd you get organic?
I didn't pick them up. Jeffrey
Oh
picked
my
them up.
gosh.
He got them for the donkeys. He didn't want them to have chemicals. You're right, humble fellow. What did he say? Highway to Heaven. That's it. Yeah. I'm thinking this song from AC/DC, Highway to Hell. That's funny. There's a stairway to... Tells you how life is. There's only a stairway to heaven, but a highway to hell.
Well, Lord says many are called, but few are chosen. That's probably one.
Don't tell me. Absolutely love donkeys. Yeah, they're really cool. I've had horses, you know. I've worked in some law enforcement with the horses, and horses are not real friendly. These things they're like puppy dogs. They like the company. Great to hear they are good off screen. I'll tell you what, you would not believe it. I could not believe what a nice guy he was. And I figured, you know, the bass player from AC/DC is going to be, it's going to have bean bags and everything. No, the house was super formal and really nice. Great people. Him and his wife were both super people. What's your favorite country? I'm not a country man. I'm more of Southern rock, which was Leonard Skinner. Oh, from Alabama. I don't know. Who's from Alabama? What's his name? Hank Williams?
Hank Williams Jr. is from the area I lived in for a while. Not Hank Williams Jr., but Hank Williams himself. Lionel Richie is from Alabama.
Right on.
It's where the Commodores began up in Tuskegee or Muscle Shoals.
Oh. Muscle Shoals is a famous recording studio. That's where Leonard Skinner did a lot. What are you having for dinner? We had Jack's. They're a good hamburger place here. It's fast food. It's the best that I've tasted. This wasn't that good last night. The guy got heavy with the what do you call it? The salt shaker. I don't like my food real salty. You like elevator music? It's bad now because all the music that we liked is now elevator music. Us old folks. The Commodores were from Alabama. Who else? I don't know. I know Leonard Skinner liked it because they wrote that song, Sweet Home Alabama, but that was actually written against Neil Young, because Neil Young had a song, about Alabama, but they were complaining about, racism and all that stuff. Harper wants to be a moderator. Please, please, please. True, Janet. True, says Janet. Becky loves her Lionel Richie.
Yes, I do. Truly, I do.
I don't know if this is true. I heard it from one of the casinos in Atlantic City. That this old woman gets on the elevator, and it's late at night, very late at night. She was coming up from the casino, and Lionel Richie gets on the elevator, and he was allowed to come with his dog, and he had a Doberman Pinscher. And when he gets in the elevator, he says, and the door closed, the dog was moving around. He said, "Lady, get down." And the lady thought she was getting robbed and jumped on the floor, the old lady. And he said he laughed so hard that he gave free tickets to the show and dinner because, she's got to make it for you. I don't know how to make you a monitor. And the lady, she dove on the floor, and Lionel Richie was like, he couldn't believe that she thought she was getting robbed. Okay, hi there, angels beckoning around. I see someone got a haircut. I got all of them cut. I cut Joe's hair today before we went to dinner with Joan. Glad you guys had a good day. We moved Joe's new chair upstairs. What kind of chair is it? A lift chair or just a recliner? LOL, Janet says. Yeah, I can picture a little old Jewish lady doing that. Yeah, he must have been dancing on the ceiling. 70s and 80s and 90s music. Yes, very good music. A lot of it came out of England. I'm also a big Rod Stewart fan. Yeah, that was also his dog's name. Swivel recliner, nice. Great 60s as well. Yeah, some of it. I really liked the Monkees, but I was only a kid. Hey Hey with the Monkees. They had some good songs. A lot of them were written by Neil Diamond. Well, in the beginning. Joan Browning. Hi, everybody. I agree 100% with Rebecca. About what? Oh, about Lionel Richie. Sherry's on here. Hey, Joan, Texas. Country legend and Richie teamed up, have made a shared music together. I don't know. Yes, Marvita. Rod Stewart concerts were absolutely the best that I've seen. I was there one night and he brought out soccer balls because he used to be a professional soccer player. Well, not professionally, he was trying to. Man, that guy kicked him from one end of Madison Square Garden to the other, to the upper deck of the others, and the, the stadium. It was great. I was also at a concert where he, the last song of the night was "Twisting the Night Away," and he let everybody on the stage with him. I'm a believer. Yeah, Sherry, that was written by Neil Diamond. I liked his music too. He's, a little bit older than me. Poor guy now has had to retire because he's got Parkinson's. The Monkees did have a couple of good songs. Kenny Rogers and Dolly were great. Yes, they were. Kenny Rogers, I liked him too. He was in a movie called Six Pack about stock car racing. That was a really good movie. I liked it. Yep, Janet, they were the best music. We don't have music. There are no more musicians left. They don't play anymore. They just use a computer, and I couldn't do that either because I'm computer illiterate. But I guess it's a different type of skill, but it's not. It's not making real music. Yes. Thank you. Rudd, Marvita. I have a cousin, last name Rudd, Tommy Rudd. Tommy and Angela. Uh-huh. Well, they all go back and forth a lot. Uh, Nowadays, music is bad. Yeah, it is bad. I feel sorry for young people because the music could. I guess when I was growing up, young, you didn't know what your feelings were, and you really couldn't describe them. But a lot of the music described them for you. Where's my wife? She's behind me cooking. Let me get her in the picture. Let me see if I can do that. There she is. About time she does something. Oh, she's got a knife. I'm in trouble. Watching from Nepal. Hey, that's cool. Humble, you're not an oddball. Who said he was an oddball? Rod Stewart was my mom's favorite when I was caring for her. Oh, yeah. A lot of his songs were really good too. And his collection is called Storyteller. And he really could. The songs that he wrote really could, thanks, Bones. A lot of, he had a story, The Killing of Georgie, or Georgie Boy, whatever it is. And it's about a gay guy in New York City and all this stuff. That's not the point, but his writing was, and the line goes, a leather kid, a switchblade knife, did not intend to take his life. And you could see the whole thing coming about, And I thought, man, that's some writing. Not one of my favorite subjects, but, it's a very visual song. And few people can do that. Alan, like 17. Hey, Ron. Yeah, I wish I could be that again. Well, like I said the other night, I'd find new ways to get in trouble. I got better ideas now. Rod Stewart changes out about every song. Yeah, but he could sing. He's got a voice like nobody else's. He's like a black man stuck in a white body with a deep, raspy voice. That's one person I would love to meet. Just to hear his insight on some of those songs and the things that he's done and accomplished. You know, he's also a big model railroader. If anybody, could look it up, man, you got to see his model railroad. They said he gets 2 rooms when he goes on tour. One for, he makes them take all the furniture out and everything, and he builds models. Yeah, I had a switchblade. I had a few of them. They used to make a knife called a 007, and it was a regular locking blade knife, but it had a hole through the one end of it, and you'd put a leather shoelace on that, and I'll tell you what, when I was young, I could pull that out faster than you could get a switchblade out. Anyone here like Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn? I like Loretta Lynn. I love the Coal Miner's Daughter. British bands gave us great music. Yes, they did. Have you ever seen him in concert? Rod Stewart, I've seen about, I'd say at least 12 shows that I've gone to. Me. Nice. My gosh, Sherry, my mom and dad both loved Loretta Lynn. Yeah. And that movie, Coal Miner's Daughter, that was fantastic. She had a rough life, that lady. Her husband was a jerk. What do we got? Who's up here? What else are we going to talk about? Out of the 90s, though, I'm a very, Mad Gun. I'm a big fan of Poison, too. They're another one that the writing is descriptive and you could see a lot of things. What was the song? Ride the Wind. The words to Ride the Wind. It's like you can actually see some of the scenes go on that they talk about. Few people can do that. American Top 40. Yeah, that was an older show. I don't know where it is anymore, if it's still on. But I remember that. That was with Casey Kasem, wasn't it? Yep. Good one, Humble. We hit that one at the same time. He had a distinct voice. It was like a happy voice, when somebody that was, I remember junior high and high school carrying a switchblade in their holders and their belt. You could get arrested when I had them, too. If they were over 4 fingers, you were going to jail. Mad Dog says he remembers Mad Gun. He remembers Casey, too. How about our president, Mr. President there? I love him. He's making Washington go upside down. Hello, my name is Eddie Topper. I'm 61. I live in Las Vegas with 2 labs on a lake in Summerlin. I love Vegas. I was out there quite a few times. I loved, not so much the casinos. I went around to the Valley of Fire and Red Rock Canyon and stuff like that. I even took planes into the Grand Canyon. Actually, I was able to go, first time I went, we were allowed to go under the lip. We were like 10 feet off the Colorado River flying in a Volkswagen with wings. I mean, it was a real small plane. What's your name? Where you come from? My name is Ron, and I come from, originally from Brooklyn, New York. The video of Rod singing Forever. Yep. Oh, that really was his son in it? I didn't know that. That's cool. Everybody learns a little bit. If I went to Vegas, I'd gamble and lose my spending money on. Yeah. I went one Vegas trip, and I lost quite a bit of money. But at the airport, I was playing the slot machine, and I wound up hitting the slot machine for almost $1,000. And then I had to wait because it was so long for them to come and bring me the money that when I say that they closed the door and it hit me in the butt, they closed the plane door, it hit me in the butt as I was getting in. That's how close I was to missing my flight, waiting for the money. Nice to meet you, Eddie. Yeah, Forever Young. That's a song that came out when my kids were young, and it choked. It's choking me up now because it really hits your heart. Yeah, well, that didn't even bring me back to even, so it just went that I didn't go home losing as much. I hit I hit really big one time in St. Martin. I like to play roulette or baccarat, and I was playing roulette, and I kept hitting. And when I played, I used to have a system. I played a section of the wheel, and if I hit, I would double up. If I hit again, right again, I'd double up. Well, I hit 8 out of 10 rolls, and I won like 4 or 5 grand in a matter of minutes. And I got up. Everybody at the table was like, "You got to get out of here. You beat them up. You got to get out of here." I said, "Okay." I really wanted to play though. I enjoy playing, but it was. I sat there for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and won all that money. And my wife was playing. My wife at the time was playing the slot machines. So I said, "Let me go over. I gotta play that because I've already won and I don't want to give it back to them." So I walk over the slot machine, dollar machines, and boom, I hit the jackpot on that too. I had to go home. Roulette looks good. Never been in this casino. I like fast games, and that's a fast one. Baccarat is fast too. They don't like anybody winning. No. Listen, there's not one brick of that building made with somebody's winnings. Just remember that. My grandfather told me that. Yeah. He didn't like when I gambled. He did, but he didn't like when I did. But he was multi-millionaire. It didn't matter then. Are we up to date? It's a mugs game. I don't know what mugs game is. My son won 500 with a $5 bill and lost it all. I told him I would have walked. That sounds very good. It's very easy to work, but you're always looking for that. Oh, maybe I could be the one that takes down the casino. I'll be 23, Destiny. I'll be 23, never been to a casino. Well, listen, if you go to a casino, take whatever money you could afford to throw away, and that's all you go with. It's easy to say you walk, but you get that feeling and you want more, and that's why gambling's addictive. I stay away from it because I could be a degenerate gambler real quick. You never win even. Yeah, because you never get even. You've always lost somewhere on there. That's great to hear, Eddie. Hi, Jesse Campbell. True, Rebecca. Hello, beautiful, Alex says. I know you ain't talking to me, so it must be my wife. Oletta. Hi. I hope everybody's having a good night. We just BSing, Am I married? Yes. My wife is in here cooking somewhere. True, Humble. What did Humble say? I was married in Las Vegas over 30 years ago. Are you still married?
Who's that, Sherry?
No, that was Jennifer Seelan.
Oh, Jennifer, yeah, Jennifer.
What's she cooking? She's making potato salad.
Pasta salad, and potato salad.
Pasta salad and potato salad. So I am. That's Jennifer. You're still married 30 years. Wow, that's great. You could have killed him and been out of jail already. No, I'm only kidding.
You shouldn't say things like that.
That's a joke, hon. It's as old as the...
I know, but joke or not.
I've had a chicken salad earlier, Rebecca says. She makes great chicken salad. I was never a fan of chicken salad until I tasted hers. I don't know what that is, Mad Dog. My grandparents got married and still married 58 years. That's great. You know, people look to get divorced too quick. You know, there are certain things you should get divorced with, like I did, but, you know. Sherry says I'm terrible, but she's laughing her butt off. Oh my God, chicken salad. Nowadays, young people don't get married. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? That's the bride. Oh, okay. Jennifer DeVos, say hi. Said hi. Yeah, I feel, yeah, you know, we were talking about that. You know, I have friends since I'm 8 years old. My wife's got to do that, and her hands are in salad right now. I have friends from, 8 years old, and my friend George, I talk to him just about every night, and Bone says I have the same sense of humor. But we were talking, these kids don't have what we had. We had, every night they were, I'll show you a picture. I don't know if I showed it to you before, but every night there was like 40 or 50 people that stayed together at the park. And we were most of us that are still here are still friends. I don't know how many people can say that, but I gotta look it up. And like I said, most of us are still friends today. Just give me a minute, I'll get there. I'm slow. No, that's a reunion. Hold on. I'll be with you in a minute. It's coming. Okay. It's not a good picture, but this was only half the people. This was every night all these people were together. And that's only half the people. The other half were upstairs because we were at a party. And it's just amazing to have friends like that. Wait, hold on. I'm going to catch up to you. I'm watching some movie, Ron. Wait. It's one with Tarantino flicks, the Samuel Jackson, Kurt Russell. I don't know that one. Good old days. Yes, they were. That's why I said, I came from that era again. I'll put that up again. And that was just, like I said, half of us. And it was an incredible childhood. I grew up on the streets, so, I wonder if boys still carry... No, the girls probably carry them for the boys, because the boys are wimps today. Sometimes I was born early because I heard so many fun stories from my parents. Yeah, it was. And again, you guys won't have the friendships that we had. Great picture. Like I said, I was the, and I was, I don't know if the picture's still up. No, maybe. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Here was just some of the guys, but I was about 13 years old with the white shirt, Eat a Peach, Allman Brothers Band. And I was about 13 years old. Good friends are hard to come by. Yes, they are. Guys, some people are sensitive to that stuff. Sensitive? I don't understand what you mean. That's a nice picture, Ron. Thanks, Janet. Yeah, that's it. That they don't have friendship. I mean, a lot of stories I can't tell because of some of the things we did, but we always had each other's back. You don't see that today. Gangster on. Tell us, Becky, we had dried beef gravy served over honey milk biscuits, fried okra, sliced peaches. Nice picture, Ron.
Where did Sherry?
Not
Where do
you.
you live in Delaware? We're gonna have to go visit Sherry and just stay with her for a week, gain 20 pounds, and come back.
Where does she live?
Delaware, I believe.
Oh. Blocked but not deleted. Who's? Not you, Ron. Someone I blocked. Ha ha. We had a crock pot, pork chops, and mashed potatoes. Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds.
Humble fella.
That sounds delicious.
I like when the pork
too.
falls apart when they've been in there a long time. I don't do Facebook, Rebecca.
Oh, come on. Do you do Instagram?
Humble pies, that sounds wow. Sherry, sounds good humor. Do I believe in the Lord Jesus? Again, I told this story. I had a massive heart attack. I was actually dead. And I did see Jesus above me. Then I watched him, six people worked on me. And I was looking over the shoulder watching them work on me. And then I saw Jesus again, and the next thing I knew, I was back in my body. But I was never asked them how long I was flatlined for. But it must have been a while because my chest was all sore from getting the shocks. Bev don't do Facebook either. Joan, that is so awesome. Such nice memories. Most of our childhood friends have moved on. I made very good friends that I made at work 30 years, but I'm sure making new friends now. And that's it. As long as you can be a friend, you can have friends. Wow, says Rebecca. I've heard of being out of body before. Yes, and I can say that. And again, I was afraid to ask him how long I flatlined for, but it had to be a while because, like I said, I was watching them. And I went from severe pain to absolutely no pain. Praise the Lord. That's
Yeah.
exactly right, Janet.
And here's part of the story too. He didn't tell you. You know, this was before we got married, and we were talking about the Lord and whatnot. And I kind of asked the Lord, you know, if he's struggling to believe, let something, you know, give him a sign.
I got it. So interesting as well, speaking to someone who's gone through that. Yes, and I really didn't get this time. I made it short and brief, but I usually get really choked up when I talk about it. Yes, so do I. Do you like Back to the Future movies? Yeah, I loved all of them. The second one was a little dark, but I definitely liked all of them. Be great to go to travel. There's another good one. It's called The Final Countdown. It's with Kurt Russell and who else is in there? Oh, Emilio Estevez, not Emilio. What's his father's name? Oh, Martin Sheen. Wow, Joan had the same experience.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very true. I like the Planet of the Apes. That was pretty good. I like the new one. Well, I liked all of them. I like the older movies. I haven't seen many newer ones. Another one of my favorites is Dances with Wolves, because I like westerns and I like what do you call that? Dances with Wolves. And his horse's name was the same as mine, Cisco. Yep, that's it. That's it. Mad Gun's got it. That was a good movie. I played it for Becky. She didn't care for it.
What?
The one with the aircraft carrier that goes back in time. Oh my God, Miss Becky, I did the same thing with my husband. He can't have a heart attack, but he had a mild stroke, but he's fine now. That's great to hear, Sherry. And now he believes. Yep. And I could tell you, I looked. You know, it's not like it was Wyatt says, "Hey Ricky," I don't know who that is. Hey mom, my mom had the same experience after losing my baby brother in birth. I love Dances with Wolves. Um, when I saw Jesus above me, I saw him, and I said, you know, maybe it's a picture, you know, that I had seen. Well, I went through thousands of pictures of Jesus online and everything, and nothing it looked similar, but not it. And he also had like peach-colored robes on for some reason. Was here yesterday. Alex, I'm Ron, not Ricky. So you have to be careful with your heart, especially with the food, I think. Yeah, I got to be careful. I try to anyway. Not really good at it, but I try. Yes, that's true. God bless us all and those who left the party early. Today, one of our cows escaped, and I had to ride our family horse to go get him. It took so long chasing him, and finally got the bull back in the pen after falling off the horse and being chased by the bull. I hope Valletta.
Marvita? Was it
Valletta.
Oh, Valletta. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness.
I don't mean to. I don't mean to laugh, but that I could actually see that happening. I've had some funny stuff happen on horses too. Well, this I can tell you. I was riding mounted patrol at a football game, and we were standing at the end of the stadium. The band was playing. The football actually almost hit us when they kicked the field goal. And what?
Plugged up. I forgot. Go ahead. You
And-
keep on going.
And I'm sitting there on the horse, and like I said, the band's playing, the crowd's screaming, and my horse fell asleep. And you know, we're sitting on the horse, and I said to the other officer, I said, I think I'm going to go do a tour around the parking lot. And I kicked the horse to go, and he fell over, just like cow tipping. And he fell over. Would you stop moving it?
They can hear you. Keep going.
You got plenty of charge.
I want to keep plenty of charge.
Okay. So,
Fudge. Scoot over right here. Just scoot over right. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm plugging my phone up so we don't use up my battery.
Just put it in here and stick it up underneath it.
Thanks. I didn't know how to do that. Jeez. Here we go. All right.
You couldn't wait until I finished the story?
Oh, I'm sorry. You couldn't continue talking while I'm doing this? It's like they don't
you're
have
making
ears?
me dizzy. I can imagine what you're doing to the
Well, there.
people. Go back to cooking.
You best shut up.
Okay, wait, now here we go. I never did mounted patrol. Well, and like I said, the horse fell over. And the whole stadium saw it. And I got, I thought he died on me. I didn't know what happened. He just fell over. And from then on, if I ever did any football games, I'd hear it from all the other officers. Is that the horse that fell asleep? Yes, it is. He was a beautiful horse. He was great. He lived to be 38. Chris Farley. Tommy Boy was a good movie. Yeah, I like that. Had a good laugh right there. Yeah, it was pretty funny. You know what? I broke his fall. He landed on my leg. I was lucky I didn't, and it was on cement. I was lucky I didn't get hurt. Joan, you too funny. The story is good. Thanks all for the nice chat. Ron, you're too much. Laugh a little. Gangster, if you don't behave yourself, Miss he's gonna slap you silly. Okay. 38. That is a great age. Who's ever 38? I must have missed something. Good horse story. Yeah, he was a great horse. And again, I said I had more than one. And they're not friendly, but the donkeys are really friendly. I'll show you a picture of them. I'll have to go back in. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. He was a beautiful horse, and he knew it too, because if I had to do a parade or something, man, he pranced. He was pretty, and he knew he was pretty. And he pranced the whole parade, or, if we had to do something where I was out on him a while, like in the Savannah area or something, he would prance, and he'd shake me up. I felt like a milkshake when we were done. There's a picture of him. He was a sorrel with a flaxen mane and tail. That's not a really good picture of him. Here's one. You have to look at him sideways for some reason on this picture. But he was pretty. Oh, my dog is in his 30s. Now you got this thing so far away from me, I can't read it. I was riding a horse feeding the goats once, and one of the goats kept bucking at my leg and didn't care. Wait. Didn't care because at this point I don't feel it much. But my horse and threw. Yeah, I got thrown. I've got a couple of. I worked when I was a kid. I worked at a dude ranch, and I was getting ready. I didn't take my regular horse. It was a horse that they had just gotten. It was so crowded, I had to ride this horse instead. And like when you test them, people, when they would walk past you, and then, they'd have to trot past you, and then we could take them on a fast ride after they got it. Well, he was a leopard Appaloosa, and I did not saddle him. And I just got on and took the ride out. Well, he was rearing up, and I was having a good old time showing off. And when we had the fast ride together, I got everybody together. We'd take off, and I don't know if he got stung. I don't know what he did, but he went to clapping all fours, and I went to pull up on his head, and there was no throat latch. So you ever drive a car at 60 miles an hour with no steering or brakes? That's what I was doing. I got 7 stitches down the back of my head. Me off. Donkeys are more fun. They love and show. Yes, they do. That looks just like my horse. That's cool. His name was Cisco, just like the one from Dances with Wolves. Really enjoyed the life to now. I'm going now. Good night. Goodbye, Jennifer.
See you, Jennifer. Glad you got to come
Lovely.
on.
Yeah, glad you came. We were on just about every night. Not going to bed, just need some rest from packing, moving in a couple of weeks. Night, Becky and Ron. This is Bev. You have a good one.
Night,
Where you
Bev.
moving? He's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. That's not too bad, Alice.
Who was saying they were moving?
Night,
Jennifer
Jen.
or Bev?
Bev,
Oh,
right?
really?
Right, Bev's the one moving. Hold on, I'm not good at this. Joan, I don't know. I can't find it now. Jen, that was hilarious. Glad you weren't hurt. One of King Charles' guards threw off a guard. Yeah, I got thrown another time too. Night, Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca going too?
No, I don't know. Night, Bev. Bev's leaving. Janet, your horse was... I bet it's sure expensive. Horses are expensive. They become lawn ornaments after a while. Everything's ridiculously priced in my local store. Well, definitely, we have to go a lot of the feed as well, so you get out what you pay. Yeah, ouch. The next town over. Beautiful horse, Ron. Thanks, Sherry. Night all, Bev's leaving. She's the one that's moving.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder where does she live now?
Beverly, I'd have to go look on the map. I can't remember.
Oliver Thompson, can you help me? How will I help you? I gotta help her first.
Gotcha.
Can you help me? I'm still here just saying goodnight to others. Oh, good night, Rebecca. Night,
She
Bev.
said she's still here.
Oh, okay. Joan, good night. All my angels. Hope to chat tomorrow night. I hope so too. Bye, Joan, says Humble. I'm just reading it and I can't decipher which person I'm in at the time, so just bear with me. Yeah, I loved horses. I always did. It's just they're too hard to fall off, too far to hit the ground now. Clarksville, Indiana.
Oh, that's where Beverly is?
That's where she's moving.
Oh, well, she and Humble are in Indiana together.
Take the last train to Charlesville, not Clarks. She's in Clarksville and she's moving to Charlestown, Indiana. Whew, that's a tongue twister. I'll bet you'll have trouble writing addresses from Clarksville to Charlestown. I'll bet you that's a tough one. Almost the same amount of letters. And I need help with a guy. He was screaming. I can barely hear. Your house looks so pretty. Definitely need a tour. We're in Alabama, Valletta, and it's a mess right now. We'll tour it one night. Peter Piper picked a pepper. Yeah, that's what I feel like right now. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. Blah, blah, blah. Tell us a story about me in high school. Yeah, tell another story. High school. Well, I can tell you a story in junior high school. That's clean. Well, I used to play hooky a lot. But I had a girl in my class. She's got a very famous husband right now, but I can't talk about that. And she used to mark, I don't know if you guys had Delaney cards. We had Delaney cards. And she used to mark me in all the time, so I used to play hooky all the time. But she got sick one day. and I got caught playing hooky. We had 52-day marking periods. I was out 48 days. My mother made me cut my hair. And as you saw in the other picture, my hair was down to about here. So that was not fun. And I hung out with a bunch of, older guys, but I was still in like 7th or 8th grade. I was in 8th grade, to be exact. And so after I got caught, my mother made me cut my hair. I was punished. I wasn't allowed out for about 2 weeks. And I'm walking to school one day, and I see my 2 friends coming down the block, and they're both big guys. I was small. I was tall and skinny. And I see the 2 guys walking down. It's my friend Mac and my other friend Tom. And they're walking towards me, and I'm walking the other way. Hey, Mac. Hey, Tom. You coming with us? No, I'm not. I got to go to school today. I got caught. Well, again, I was a thin little nothing. One on each arm. I'm walking this way. They're carrying me this way. Guess who didn't go to school that day either? Mad Dog Bye, who's leaving? Gracie Dunford. Hi, how are you? High school car story. I had a 442, and the night I graduated high school, I had gone to dinner with my girlfriend and her parents. And afterwards, we were done with dinner, I was like, I'm going to go home. She hated when I raced. And I went to the street race area. It was called Laurel Hill Boulevard. And we used to race under the highway or on top, depending on what it was. And she said, don't you go racing, don't you go racing. And I went, and I come out of the hole wide open, and I threw a rod, and I blew a hole in the side of the block like this. And P.S. blew my motor up. So it took about a half hour before we could see it because there was smoke coming out of everywhere. And I got stuck using her car for 2 weeks until we put another motor in my car. And she was not a happy camper. And she had a 71 Chevelle. So they were both pretty cool cars. And she was not happy that I blew mine up, especially that I went racing. And 442, it was a beast that had a 455 in it. And if I could have any car again, and I've had vets and everything else, but if I could have any car again, that would be the car I'd want. The only pet I've had since being an adult is a parakeet. He was almost 14 years old, never talked until a few weeks ago. I called my husband an asshole, an a-hole, and the crazy bird stopped saying it. That's pretty cool. Bird after my own heart. That's not good. Love Chevy Chevelle. Nick Cage had one in the movie where he got shot in the eye. I didn't see that one. If you watch Demolition Man, and that car that he gets, from the olden days, I guess, that's what a 442 is, and mine was blue. That's hilarious. Like I said, I've had a very full life, a very interesting life, and like I said, the only thing, if I could go back and do it again, I'd find more different ways to get in trouble. Yep, Mad Dog, Sly Stone. You must be a big movie fan too. Dama 10 high. Duma 10 high. Humble found, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of stories I can't say on here, but we definitely had a lot of fun. And again, this was a whole group of friends. You know, we'd all meet like on Friday nights or Saturday nights. We'd work on the car during the week and then race them on the weekends. Again, I feel sorry for the kids today. I worked at a video store too when I was young. Reminds me of going today, cruising. He started this. Yeah, I could imagine that happen. Yeah, I worked. I don't know when you worked in the video store, but we had a game called Intel, and it was like a keypad, like a phone almost, and you would do. I loved the baseball. Where's Becky? She's right behind me. There she is. She's making dinner. Not dinner. We're having a bunch of her kids over tomorrow. So we're Intel inside. She's making potato salad and pasta salad. And we're going to grill steaks tomorrow. And everybody would be here and we'll have a bonfire. Because it'll probably be cool again tomorrow. I hate winter. But next, we got, almost 2 weeks. And we'll have daylight savings time. I can't wait for that. I hate being a vampire. I can say I had a great life. Like I said, I grew up on the streets of New York. A lot of stories we can't tell, but again, a bunch of friends that I still have today. And a lot of people can't say that. What time is it here? It is 10 after 8.
Right, dear. There's your time. Right, dear.
Supposedly in the 50s at the end of next week. Yeah, we're going to be in the 50s next week too. I think we're going to be in the 60s too, so I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I can't wait till it stays light longer. I do not enjoy the dark. Not that I'm afraid of it, it's just like you can't get anything done. The dumb girls, dumb girls, it's 2:12 for me now. Where are you, in England? 2 a.m. gone here, nice and mild. Just seen a fox. I like foxes. That's another pet. I like weird stuff. I had a ferret for a while, and they were fun. That thing was not afraid of anything. Liverpool. Dumb girls are in Liverpool. Ah, home of the Beatles. Is that where Abbey Road's in Liverpool, isn't it? Humble Pies in Indiana. Come on, some of you guys got to have stories. Loads of foxes here in Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire. Isn't that where is
Derbyshire. Ian is from Derbyshire.
I know that. Love the docs. Rebecca Charles. Where is
Marion.
Yeah.
Leamington.
Oh. Yeah.
Anne is from Newcastle.
I'd like to see Liverpool. I'd like to go see. I like the Beatles. I'm not a great Beatles fan, but there's a lot of really good songs. I went to Albert Dock in 1990. Where is I read the news. Where is that famous stadium? Albert Hall. That's it. Where is Albert Hall? What country do you live in? I live in America. I seen Richard and Judy. Seen Richard and Judy. I don't know who that is. A cabin in Littleton. Me and 5 of my closest friends carried a teacher's VW in high school to the courtyard and got caught by the principal. We wound up carrying the car back to the parking lot. That's cool. I told you we had one. Oh, I don't know if you were on for this. We had a guy that we stayed at a park, and the guy across the street would always call the police on us. So one night he yelled out the window, "I'm calling the police." Well, we all went over, picked up this car, turned it around the other way, the opposite way, and when the cops came, they gave him a ticket. We got a good laugh out of that one. London. Rebecca's in London.
Oh, bless her.
That's a big city like New York. I mean, it could be real rough. Great laughs and memories. Great story, Humble. Yeah, yours is too. I have a friend of mine. He used to work out with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and oh, Sherry's gotta go now. But thanks for the great company and for good laughs. God bless. But this one guy, bye Sherry.
See you, Sherry.
This one guy, he was a real big guy, and he this taxi. We had like they called them livery. They were, people had these crappy cars, and they, drive people around like cabs, but not a licensed cab or anything. And this guy cut him off, and he was so strong. He tried to get the door open, and the car door wouldn't open. And he was so frustrated, he went in and grabbed the steering wheel and bent it in half. Imagine the guy when he had to go back to the shop with that. I'm not in London. I thought she said she was in London. Oh, wait. I can't go back. No, can't go back.
Yes, you can.
I couldn't say. Somebody said, Rebecca said London. Oh, Wembley Stadium. Okay, that's what I asked. Where the stadium was. Tell Becky. Bengals Forever says hello. Rebecca Charles, I'm home. I'm at home. Cincinnati. Put neighbor's outhouse in. That's pretty cool too. One night, there's a cemetery, and we used to cut through the cemeteries. Where I lived in Queens there, it was surrounded by cemeteries because they buried all the people from Manhattan in the cemeteries in Queens and Brooklyn right there. And we were going to a bazaar or a festival or a carnival, whatever you want to call it. And me and, you gotta slow down, guys. Me and then 2 of my other friends, 2 people were hung in this cemetery. But we were all going to cut through the cemetery that late afternoon going to this bazaar or festival. So me and 2 of my friends, we took shut her up, took coveralls, and we stuffed them. And we took my friend's, his mother's wig head and made a head for it, put shoes and gloves on it, and, honey! And we hung it in the cemetery. And that night, as we're all walking through the cemetery, and you saw the crowd, there was like 25, 30 of us walking through the cemetery. And it was a little bit of wind, and you heard the rope creaking. And then everybody looked and saw this dummy hanging from the tree. Well, even the big muscle guys and everybody took off running. I laughed so hard. And we hear all these people, running and screaming and yelling. So on the way back, we told them what happened. We picked up the dummy. And what we did was, as the cars were going by on the street, we throw the dummy out in front of the car and they'd run over it and jump out of the car. Well, I'll tell you what, that was funny as could be to watch. I'm glad nobody ever did it to me, but it was good watching them, getting heart attacks, running over the dummy. And when we finally finished with the dummy, what did we do with him? Oh, they tied him to somebody's car and he took off with it. We had, like I said, we had a lot of fun. Giving compliments to random strangers. That's brilliant. Dogs, here's someone outside, probably a cat trespassing. Oh, I got to tell you another story. I got one more, and then I'm tongue-tied already, but I have to show you this. Where is it? Where is it? I'll be right with you. Okay. Oh, I hate this phone. Okay. I don't know if you could see that real good, but that's a shark in bed with one of my friends. And the story is we went out there and we went out to the Hamptons. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Hamptons, but we went out to the Hamptons. Oh, he's out of battery. I'll talk to you later. I'll repeat this one for you. It's a good one. But my friend had gone fishing. He went a day early and he said he caught a shark. And we didn't believe him. He said, come on, we'll go down there because the shark's still hanging at the marina because he went deep sea fishing. So we went down and we got the shark and we proceeded to throw it in bed with this guy. And then the next day we were playing with him. We had him on a barbecue there. And he was around the house and we were having a grand old time with him, but he started to get rank. So my friend had a 69 Camaro and it had the little fin on the back. So we decided we were going to go and bring the fish back to the marina. So we threw it on the back of the car and it's about 5 o'clock in the morning and just starting to get light. So we figured we'll go down there, and you got to understand we were having adult beverages. And we get down, we're going to go down to the marina and dump the shark out. Well, we get down to the marina and we get out of the car and we lost the shark. We have no idea where it was. It fell off the back of the car. So you can imagine the people when they came out of it, we weren't going to go back and look for it because, it was already light. We didn't want to get any trouble. So we left it there. But could you imagine people when they came out to get their mail and there's this 6-foot shark laying in the street in front of their house? Remember Saturday Night Live? Land shark. But we had a good time. Okay. Who's still there? Anybody still there? And like I said, we had a great time growing up. And that guy, when we threw the shark in bed, he was sleeping. So it was pretty funny. Rebecca Charles. See, but I have pictures to show that my stories are true. You have some good stories. Yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun as a kid. Always in trouble, but had a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to leave you for a second. I gotta go to the potty. There you go, talk to your friends. Honey's gonna go too. Oh, come on, look out. Say hello.
I'm gonna sit here just a second while he goes to the potty and cut up the black olives. I'm almost done with the potato salad. Almost done with the pasta salad. And you know what? He's gonna clean the kitchen up. Yeah, he's gonna clean the kitchen up when I get done. Yeah. Like I said, this is another reason I wish everybody could talk back on this thing. So, you know, because it takes a minute to type stories out. I love black olives. Yes, and I can eat them straight out of the can.
Oh my goodness, I almost stepped on the couch. You went under the rug.
Okay, hold on. I'll keep your seat warm. How are y'all doing? We're doing good, Harper. Are you just now coming on here, Harper? Hunter Harper already been on, or is he just coming on?
There's so many people been in and out.
Well, there's only 14 on there right now.
Oh, I'm back. Wash my hands. You have some good swag. Hey, Har. That sounds like a good deal. Oh, I don't like olives. I like olive oil, but I don't like olives. Texture. Nope. Oh, you missed a bunch of stories. Sorry, I guess we were on early tonight. I want to hear somebody else's stories. Let's see. Oh, why does this phone do this? Why can't it just... I don't like these iPhones. Do you like the iPhone? I had what was a Samsung before. It was such a good phone. It just makes life more complicated, this phone. What do we got here? I guess everybody got quiet. Like I said, we're going to have a house full here tomorrow. Rebecca. Just the iPhone it does stuff on its own and every time it updates, you got to figure it all out again. They can't leave well enough alone. I'm looking for some pictures. I found one of, like I said, you know, the pictures I showed before. My buddy was here. Oh no, what did it do? Why is it doing that? I don't want them selected. I hate this phone. It better not delete these pictures. I will beat. Let's see. No. If it deletes these pictures, I'm going to throw this phone right through the window. Let's see, what am I looking? Everybody's quiet. I guess everybody went off. We only got 11 people on. I love old pictures. My sister and I snuck our boyfriend in, and my dad found my sister's boyfriend hiding under the bed. My dad said, "What's the trash doing under the bed?" They've been married after 42 years. That's pretty cool. Good night, Rebecca.
See you, Rebecca. Glad you came on.
Yes, we'll have Becca. You'll be more of a coherent tomorrow. Oh, I can't find them. Yeah, the Android. That's it. I like that phone. Becky talked me into getting this because, oh, here's one. One year, I got done up as Alice Cooper. There's my picture. That was a fun night. That was funny. We had a friend of mine worked for a florist, and she was also a makeup artist. And we borrowed a dark blue station wagon, and she got the insides of a coffin from somebody from the funeral home. So we had that in the back, and we were done up. And these were my other two buddies, that what they looked like. And we had people going through the red lights. They'd pull up next to us and see us, and then go right through the red light. That was cool. We had a good night that night. And this crazy guy, the one in the middle, he wound up sleeping in that cardboard coffin with the real insides. He slept in it that night. Yeah, I have him on the cloud. I just don't know how to work it. I was looking for another picture, though. Like I said, we were always doing something. Christmas costumes? No, they were Halloween. Did I say Christmas? It's possible. I have so many pictures. I don't know about you guys. I take more pictures now than when I had good cameras, too, and I used to take a lot of photos. I got a couple of big plastic tubs downstairs that I have to go through with the photos. One of these days, have to give them to my kids. Okay, who's on there? I can tell you're a New Yorker. Are you about these days? Oh, I am from New York, New York City, Queens and Brooklyn, and I live now in Alabama, which I absolutely love. Miss the food from New York, but love living here. Curtis Walton, what's up here? We just hang out, have BS conversations. Here's a picture of Becky and I. That was my mom's 50th anniversary. I don't know where this picture went. I don't even know why I was talking about it now. But, hello. Is it warm there now? No, Adam. It's about 32 degrees. Oh. Okay, I gotta read you something. I found this. This was, well, I'm gonna read it first and then I will tell you who wrote it. It says, wait, I gotta get it so I can read it. I used to know it by heart, but that was before I met Becky. Oh, this phone. Okay. It says, this was a good inspiration when I was 45 and I hate it every year. Freezing. Yeah, move south. It's nice. I lived in New York. I hate the cold. Okay, this is written by somebody. Let's see if anybody can guess this. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go things. Wait. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can appreciate them when they're right. When they're right. You believe less, so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes good things fall apart, so better things can fall together. Now, let's see if anybody could figure that out. If I didn't screw it up, I mean, it's hard to read when. I hate when they put white lettering. All your lettering is white, but this lettering is very hard to read. Okay, is anybody here from before? I don't know. Come on, take a guess. Who said that? I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go of things. Let go of things. Some things go wrong so that you can appreciate them when they go right. You believe less so that you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. Anybody know about that? Oh, we only got 9 people. I guess we are losing people. Is anybody still here? Anybody want to take a guess who wrote that? Because nobody will probably even think of. Hello? Billy Graham? No. Come on, one more guess. Come on, Johnny, you can guess again. You're not going to believe it. Come on, one more guess, Janet. You can do it, one more. Or anybody else want to guess? Robert Frost? Believe it or not, that was Marilyn Monroe. And I found that after I first got divorced. And it really helped me out. It was something that, just fell into place at the right time. And I met Becky after that. And this picture was hanging in my house. And it has the words on the bottom. Norma Jean, yep. But I think I'm getting tired. So, unless Becky wants to stay on here.
No, I'm finished doing what I'm doing.
We're going to say goodnight now. She was more intelligent than people gave her credit for. Yes, she was. And I don't believe she committed suicide, and I do not believe that she was just involved in too many things, and I think that's what killed her. She was one milk and ambulance. I put you to sleep, sorry about that. But we'll see you again tomorrow night, and maybe I'll have something to keep you awake with. So we're going to say goodnight now. Good night, all. Good night, Becky.
See ya.
Make it end. Janet 100% agree with it.